I just went and promised everybody a stellar 7-day there, or at least a stellar 3 days, I think.
I heard that. Yeah, get over your skis a little bit there, David.
Yeah, a little bit there.
No, not really. It is a really good forecast coming up through the week and even beyond, as a matter of fact. Let's take out to the Oregon coast. We had a great sunset. This is from our Cannon Beach sky cam. Decided to zoom in on the sun as it went down behind that little bank of clouds. Beautiful, nonetheless, though, and great scenes in the sky all throughout western Oregon as the sun went down tonight. But now it's getting foggy. Now in Portland, still looks good, right? 54 degrees, humidity 86%. So it's not bad here, but other parts of the valley are really socked in already. Chehalis down to 0 mile visibility right now, down to 2.5 miles in Hillsborough where the fog is forming, 0.5 mile in McMinnville, and farther south Eugene is down to 1/4 mile. So it's on. Fog season is here. We get more days with dense fog in October than any other month, and we have a dense fog advisory up until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning for the shaded area for exactly what I was just showing you. So expect a bit of a slowdown with the morning drive because of reduced visibilities, and that'll be happening from tonight right on through the morning hours tomorrow. But it will burn off. 65 at noontime, and by afternoon the fog will be history. Be up to about 74. Sunset now pushed all the way back to 6:20 as the days continue to contract. Okay, this weather system moving into BC. A lot of moisture there. Heavy rain moving into Vancouver Island, Vancouver and points north. And they had rain in Washington, but that's largely winding down now. Part of an atmospheric river that is going to tap itself out and not impact us here in Oregon. You see it's aimed well on up to the north, stays there. The other thing on the map here that's interesting is this. It doesn't look like a lot, but there's a very strong storm out here moving into the Gulf of Alaska, generating a very large cell train. The wave models are forecasting swells of 40 to 50 feet. Big one. So those won't be that big when they reach the Oregon coast, but they will be big. And so there's an elevated threat of sneaker waves on the Oregon coast for tomorrow. Not sneaker waves, just big waves being generated by Norma. Norma, the tropical storm that's gaining strength as we speak right now, sustained winds at 50. But the track of Norma is what's most concerning, and the fact that it will become a hurricane in the next day or so. It's right now forecast to head right towards Cabo San Lucas. And then I was looking at some of the longer range guidance. It might just spin here for the whole weekend and stall out, which would be really problematic for that big resort town. So if you're heading to Cabo this weekend, make sure you check your flights and check the forecast. Okay, back here in the northwest, great weather. Next couple days, morning fog, that's it. You see showers off the coast Saturday. You see showers over the valleys on Sunday. So our dry weather will continue until Sunday. Brief interruption, dries out Monday, and then more rain on Tuesday. But it looks like it may dry out again after that. So here's the high pressure for the warm, dry weather for this week. That's the Sunday system. Now the Monday night, Tuesday system, it's been a bit flaky in the models. Yesterday it was coming right down, bringing us snow down to 3,000 feet. Earlier today, kind of skipping us. Now it's a little closer. Mild weather will build in, I think, regardless of what that Monday night, Tuesday system does next week. So lots of good October weather on the way. 54 degrees in Portland right now. The humidity is coming up as the fog will begin to form even in town here by morning. So expect a foggy start to the day. Same thing on the coast. And again, that high threat of sneaker waves with the beautiful weather out there, upper 60s. Make sure you do not turn your back on the ocean because they can be really dangerous. In the valleys, morning fog and then sun, low 70s there. For the Cascades, mostly sunny. You will be above the fog, so no issues. Central and eastern Oregon, no fog for you folks. Too dry, 75 in Pendleton, 81 in Bend. In the Gorge, light east winds will help to push the fog away, but the west side of the Gorge might have some early morning fog, then mid-70s. And for Portland, fog in the morning and then sun. And how about 74 for your Wednesday, 75 Thursday, Friday 74. That big Timbers match on Saturday night should have dry weather throughout town and still near 70. And then there are the showers on Sunday. But, by then, David, hopefully we won't be complaining about it after like 5 days in a row of dry weather.
Oh, looking great.
Yeah.
You did deliver after all.
I try. I aim to please.
Thank you, Matt. Still ahead, a fish-sized mystery.